So in the COVID relief bill that the General Assembly passed last week, they allocated additional funding to the North Carolina Department of Agriculture to expand on the small processing grants. That program was started last year with COVID relief money, and so far over $20 million has been spent in that program. This allocates an additional $6 million to help expand some of our smaller meat processing facilities in the state. It also provides an additional $6 million for a broadband grant program that the state's called the GREAT program. It's been running for several years now. And then additionally, it adds $2 million for a new program, and this is to help farmers offset the costs if they have farm workers that test positive for COVID-19 and they need to be quarantined. It helps offset the additional housing and meals costs that come with needing to quarantine those farm workers. So also last week, the North Carolina House passed a bill that would name the new Agricultural Sciences Center, the NCDA Agricultural Sciences Center, for Commissioner Steve Troxler. This is the new building that will consolidate all the labs for the Department of Agriculture. So that bill passed the House and goes over to the Senate for consideration. So this is the first year of a biennium, what we call the long session. So this is the year that they're going to attempt to pass a 2-year budget for the state. You remember last year there was a 2-year budget that was passed, but it was vetoed and never overridden. So we've essentially been working through a continuing resolution as far as our budget. So they will pass a new budget, likely in the next, say, 2 or 3 months. They'll also, because there's the very high likelihood now of an additional COVID relief bill on the federal level, they will also have to pass some additional bills here in North Carolina to allocate that money as the federal government has asked. Later in the session, there'll probably be, well, there will be a redistricting session. And so after the 2020 census, once all those numbers come in, they'll have to come in and redraw all the maps for U.S. Congress and for all the North Carolina General Assembly seats based on the latest round of census numbers.